Hey guys, and welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. If you're just now joining in the Ink plus watercolors, so this is day 27th, and of course there are 26 videos before this one, so if you missed them, there will be a link down in the description box, the entire playlist, so you can still join in. And for today, as for the previous paintings, I will be using this Hahnemuhle watercolor book. I will link it down in the description box. Actually, there is a link for my Amazon store where you can find all the supplies I like to use, and I do recommend at least those that I can find on Amazon. So for the ink pens, I will be using these from Etcher 01, 03 and 05. They are from the set of 16 ink pens. And also some eraser and a pencil and some watercolors. Today I will be using my watercolors I made myself. So today I will be drawing this moon with some flowers, basket with flowers hanging down. I think this will be quite simple and easy and very fun, so definitely something you can give a try. So let's start with our sketch. I will start first with the moon, and I will draw the moon up here. I do want it to be somewhere there, and you can definitely use, if that's what you like, a ruler to draw in the moon, but it's not really necessary. It doesn't have to be perfect. As for the previous ones, for the previous paintings, I was saying, you know, don't bother yourself with the perfection. I will just make that go a little bit further away, like that. And this one, maybe I just went too far, so let's just do it like this. So this is going to be our moon. And now, just a second, there's just something off, I see. Like that, that's better. And now I will also do a few flowers here in this lower part. And I will start with the biggest one. This is going to be the first flower we're gonna draw. So just do the center like that. Then do the upper petal, one next to it, one on the other side, and then you can add one more or two more petals like that. So that's going to be the first flower. Second one we will slightly tilt. Again, same thing. 1, 2, this one is going to be behind this one, so it's going to be 3, 4, 5, like that. That's going to be the second flower, and then we're going to do a few roses. So for the roses, not really gonna complicate, just gonna do the like that. Center, start from the center to swirl slightly, and then just adding a new petals all around like that. So you can do this one a little bit bigger to make it look like it's going behind this flower. Also same thing for this one. I'm gonna make it slightly bigger like that. So that's gonna be our roses, and we can do a few leaves. This one is going to be here, maybe one more going there, and then you can of course do any flowers you like. You don't have to do the same flowers as I did, or you can add flowers, whatever. I'll just also add, I have these few branches, so this is just a circle like that, and then just connecting our circle, and also same thing on the other side. Very simple ones like that, connecting those. And I did do a few on this side, so let's do them. Maybe one here like that, and then just connect those to our branch, and maybe just one more. Connect that also like that. And I will do one more, a little bit smaller one, like that. So that's going to be our flowers on the moon. And I do have some, you know, dots that I later on want to paint in gold. So I'm gonna also do them, mark them here slightly, and do them later on in gold. And now we have our basket, and it's not visible because these leaves are here, but it's visible here, so like that. And I will do a basket like that. That's also again a half moon. Draw in, connect the lines like that for our basket. And actually I will just make it slightly like that, slightly more shallow like that, and then do a couple of leaves, a couple of flowers inside, same flowers as we did here, and maybe just a few leaves for the rose here just sticking out, and also maybe one here, a rose just sticking out like that. And then we have more simple flowers with just a few petals. Not all petals are visible because they are behind, so just keep that in mind like that. And I'm gonna do one more similar to this one like that. Again, also just part of it is sticking out. One more simple one like that, and then do maybe a few again of those like that. One maybe here sticking a little bit more like that. And you know, I'm gonna do one going out from that one like that, and maybe just somewhat like a rose here also like that. Let's just move on to our inking. Again, I'm gonna get some 05 for the moon and start with that one to do the shape of our moon. Like that. And I will just leave that aside for a bit until I do the flowers. 01, because I do want flowers to be sticking outside the moon, to be look as they're in front of the moon and not behind. So I do believe it will make it easier if I just first draw the objects that are near to us, then other way around like that. Quite simple, see? That stem, and then just connect those. You don't have to even make them all be fully connected with the stem, main stem. That would also be fine. If they're not, just add a little bit more of the interest. Few here like that, and then do leafy shapes. We have those flowers here. This one is behind and central like that, and then do this one that. And then we have another leaf. Here one more. Here one more leaf. Like that. And then we have a few roses. Or something similar to it. Like that. And then here. Like that, some few lines. And there you go, like that. And here, as I said, I do want these to be gold. I will also mark them here. Like that. There you go. I'm just looking. Here we have those lines, few lines for the moon still. And we have that, but well, I guess rope. This one is going to be in front of our flowers. See how this just, when I go with my hand over on top of my drawings, how I get all the smears here. Well, maybe you can use a towel and just avoid that. I usually do that, but I don't know, for some reason I forgot this time. And we have here again some roses, or at least something similar to them. We have this flower, bigger one, and this flower again, slightly bigger one, and then a few again roses, this simple one, just mind which one you want to be in front and which one is behind, like that. And the only one left is this one, like that. And now we just need to draw a basket, and I will use again number 5 for that, to draw in the basket. This is just slightly sticking outside of our basket, like that. And do have some lines here for the embellishments on our basket, so why not just add them in like that. Let's just erase the pencil lines right now, like that. I think that looks nice right now. And I'm gonna get that 01 again and just do a few details on my flowers, and just start from the center and flick it up. And just follow the shape of your flower. And here. Same thing. Make this side slightly thicker, like that. And our leaves. Roses. Like that. There you go. And just if you want to add on some of those circles a little bit more of the on one side, a little bit more of the paint, a little bit more of the ink. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna add a little bit more ink on some of the sides. Also for the flowers, just to make them, you know, some parts of the flower slightly emphasized different, so they don't look all completely same. Like that. And I'm gonna add a little bit more of the shading details here on this side. I'm gonna get now again 05 right in here, moon with flowers, and this is October 27th, like that. So let's get to our painting. First I will just add a little bit of the clear water, and then on top add just some yellow. Place it here. Just splatter some yellow in. And now I will get some ultramarine. We have here some and I'm gonna mix it in with a little bit of my black to get some slightly grayish color, but not really too gray. And I'm gonna go over my moon, just trying to skip the part that I left for the, or I drew those circles for my gold, or I'm gonna add a little bit of the gold. And just going a little bit down, and here we have some parts of the moons also visible, like that, and then add it, top it here for our moon. Like that, and I will get a little bit smaller brush and get that gold. I have some gold here. Get that gold and just do those top ends. You probably won't see that that is gold at this point, but later on I will show you, you will see a little bit of the shine. If you don't have the gold, don't worry, you can just use some yellow here instead of the gold. That's gonna be fine, you know, you don't have to have gold. And few splatters. Like that. And for the flowers I will be using, I have some red here. I'm just gonna get quite amount of that red, like that, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the white, like that, and then just do my flowers with that. Also a light wash. I'm not gonna go use any very dark pigments. These are gonna be quite light, and also those in my basket, like that. And for the roses I will again get that, and I will get a little bit of violet mixed in with my light pink to create just slightly different tone and get into the roses. just tap it into my roses. Just add a touch of it. As I said, let's not go overboard with that. Just a little bit, and a little bit of the yellow, which I already used, I will use for those very simple flowers. Just to add a touch of the yellow here also. Like that. And for the centers, I will be using some brown to paint in the centers of my flowers. Like that. So also some green. I'm gonna mix it in with the yellow because I do want to make it slightly more like sap green. So just make it a little bit yellowish green. And add also onto my leaves. Like that. And we have one more leaf here. And also I will just tap it onto these. And you don't have to be precise. They don't have to really be inside those circles. They can also go slightly out. That would be fine. My paint is still wet here, so it's bleeding. That's also fine. Like that. And the basket. For the basket, again, I will pick up a little bit yellow. And I have here some brownish tone, yellow brownish. And I'm gonna do a light wash on my basket. And just in this corner, add a little bit more of the brownish color. Like that. That's gonna be a very, very light, as you can see, painting, and I'm not gonna go overboard with colors here. Just gonna, you know, emphasize a few things and not do I'm not gonna go and try to make something huge out of it. Just a few tones to slightly tone my painting. A little bit of the black here. And there you go. And just with that black, I will just do a few splatters. And with that pinkish, I think this is more of a violet now, but that's very nice color. I will also do a few drops of that color. Why not, right? And just get a little bit more of that gold, put it onto my basket, and just somewhere here and there on my flowers. Like that. And then just a little bit more of the black mixed in with my blues, and I'm gonna add that black here in this side, on this side of the moon, to make that part slightly darker, and just to create the 3D effect for my moon. That, and just there you go. A one little cute illustration, if you ask me. I really do like it. This is just some that blue. Let's just dry that. So now that this is, well, I guess more or less dry, I do want to get a little bit more of that 01 ink pen and just do a little bit more of the, well, ink pen details, and just add some parts, you know, emphasize some of the lines, make them slightly all darker, you know. With watercolors, they're slightly covered now, and I really do want them to be a little bit more visible, like that. So I'm gonna add that, right? Can add a few dots there. Like that. There you go. And maybe some few lines here more for the moon, like that. This is the darker side of the moon, so maybe some shading here. I don't know why I'm whispering, it's just it, well, I guess came to me. This is like that. So I do really like that right now. Looks really nice. Like that. So let's not do anything more. I will just show you now, as I promised, to show you those beautiful, well, gold shimmers. Not sure if you're gonna be able to see the shimmer, but if you are, well, there you go. Quite simple, right? So it is quite simple. This is one from yesterday. So we were doing Vespa, and I guess that's basically it. So guys, we are done with day 27th, moon, with some flowers and a hanging basket, right? So hopefully you enjoyed this one also. And you know, this is definitely something super easy, and I believe you can and you should give it a try. Well, there is actually one more thing I want to do that I did for all the previous one. I forgot to do that. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the white gouache and do a few splatters with white gouache, just to add that also here and there. You know, I did that, I believe, almost for every previous one, so why not also for this one? Like that. And that's it. That's everything. So guys, if you do like this video, please hit the like button, share it, comment, and if you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. That really mean a lot to me. If you do appreciate this series, you love it, you want to say thanks, there is also a thanks button next to the subscribe. near the subscribe button, so you might want to click on that and get a little bit more info about that's just one-time donation that would be very meaningful to me, mean a lot to me, but of course not something that is a must. So again, thank you so much for watching, for all your support, and I do hope I will see you tomorrow. Bye.